Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we're talking about what happens to the housing market if and when Arkologies are built, and what you can do to get ahead of those market movements. So this is your estimated current home's value, $600,000. This would be your outstanding mortgage, which gives you an equity of $350,000. This is the estimated apartment price construction cost for Arkologies. This might even be 30. This is how many apartments you want to buy to transition into this new world. This would be your remaining assets. So you have 120,000 here minus 350. You have 230 left over. Assume you buy bonds with those $230,000 at 4% interest, earning you $767 a month, and you and all of your buddies in those two other apartments, your total food and utilities per apartment would be $180 a month, roughly. And that leaves you with a profit of $225, roughly. This is just the interest on your bonds. And then that $230,000 is enough to build 5.8 apartments for other people, housing nearly 15 people on top of the 3 that you purchased for yourself, for friends, and for family. Now, if you don't make any movements, if you don't make any decisions, Arkology could push the national price of housing down by 40% or more. Your new home price is $360,000, and you have an outstanding mortgage of $250,000. So your equity is now down to $110,000 from $350,000. And you have lost $240,000 due to your indecision. So you go from having 3 apartments paid in cash and all of your expenses paid and $225 a month in your pocket in one scenario to losing $240,000 in the other scenario, with your same mortgage payment that you have today and your same bills that you have today. So this is retirement for you and 4 of your very close friends or family. Keep in mind. Now, there's a lot of variables here, so I could just play with the variables. I can also include the spreadsheet in the file, the video description. So let's say $30,000. This is on the lower end of your apartment price, but now we're at 21 people housed, and you're at $867 a month, $327 a month here, housing 21 extra people. If you get a slightly higher bond rate, let's say 5%, you're at $540 a month on top of having 3 apartments paid in full with no property tax. You would be paying a very small, negligible property tax, $6 a month actually, because your first 2 apartments are free if you read the social contract. Anyway, this might even be 60%. This could be 60%. You're at negative $10,000 in the hole, losing $360,000 if this were the case. Let's say you're pretty close to paying off your mortgage, right? You are now housing 30 additional people with your investment, getting almost $1,000 a month in your pocket after you and your friends and family are in retirement. Really, really incredible. Above 5%, it starts to hurt. I don't want bonds to get this high because it cuts into the affordability of the whole system, paying out investors, paying out potentially you with this $1,500 a month. But initially, if I have to pay as high as 8% just to get the ball rolling, I suppose I would be willing to do that. And you would be making $1,860 a month after all of your expenses are paid, after your non-existent property tax is paid, with 3 apartments. Anyway, that's it. Thank you, and have a nice day. If you want to see a new and better world come to fruition, as I do, then like, share, and subscribe. You can find an incredible amount of math, knowledge, and 3D renders by clicking on the channel name. And remember, we need you to help spread this vision across the internet for all to see and become familiar with. Let us build this new world together.